shame me for spending too much time on it if you want, but I feel cute, and that's what matters. I already did my skincare and then moisturize, sunscreen, and then Vaseline on the lips. And so always remember to do that part. Don't forget to do that part, because that's like #1 step every single day. And then now I'm just gonna go in with some e.l.f. primer. Okay, so when I do my primer, I like to focus on the areas in which I put on makeup the most. Just because, you know, I usually focus on underneath my eyes and around my nose, because that's where I usually stick most of my makeup on. Next, I'm going to color correct. I recently just implemented this into my makeup routine, but it's something I've really been enjoying. I'm gonna go in with this more like orangey shade for my under eyes. And it's just meant to help conceal some of that dark circles that, you know, have formed there. Like, can you see the difference in that and that? Like, you cannot tell me that didn't just help so much. And that's just with the color corrector only. And then I am gonna go in with this green shade to cancel out some redness on my face. I have a lot of redness around my nose, so usually I go around there, which is what I'm doing now. Okay, and that is my color correcting done. I don't do too much with that. I usually just focus on under eyes and the redness in my skin. And then, of course, I'm gonna go in with my Tower 28 tinted sunscreen. I do put a different sunscreen on, but that one sort of leaves a white cast, so I always go in with this one. Since I don't really use foundation, I stick with this. I don't know why I put it on my finger. Usually I just put it straight on my face. The concealer that I use is Yasmin Skin, which is like a Mong own brand, and it just matches my skin tone a lot better than a lot of other concealers. And then I'm sort of placing my concealer only in these places. I always use it on my chin, nose, because that again is where I have redness, and then my under eyes. And then I've already wetted my beauty blender, so I don't have to run over and do that. But then I just use it to blend it in. And like, look, this is just like, with the color corrector and the concealer, I feel like it just really brightens up my face as a whole. I do know that there's some redness here, but like, that's just something that I am not able to cover, and it's okay because it'll just blend in with my blush a little bit once I get to that step. Next up is a little bronzer and highlight. I feel like that's sort of what it's doing. It's also highlighting my face. And I know some people like either hate or love this brand, but I feel like it's like simple enough for me where it works. I do like the clicking feature, though. I'm just gonna keep it at this length. I don't like putting this too much of everywhere. I just stick with this, you know, region of my face, and then up here just to add warmth. And then again, like my tinted moisturizer, I just blend that in with my finger, and like I kind of try to like pat it in a little bit, like just blend it out in that area too, so it's like actually visible and like not getting lost with me dragging it around too much. Just sees that add like a little bit of warmth to my face. And then I don't know if the camera's catching it, but it is highlighting it as well. Okay, next up I go in with a powder that I sell for my mom. So I only ever go in with like a little bit of it and then just go underneath my under eyes, just so it like doesn't crease so badly, and just you know, set everything. Next, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. blush, which I've sort of broken the cap off, but it still covers it, and I'm just gonna go in with this shade. My friend got me this for my birthday, and I just been using it every single day. And then I like to focus on going up. Like that's adding such like a nice color, and then I just blend it out just so it's not too harsh. Though I think we can agree we like more blush than none. It just adds color to the face, which is nice. And like this is also a step that I always have to do. And then I feel like sometimes, since I don't put my makeup on my nose or like conceal it so much, sometimes my nose is a little red and then it just blends in with my blush, and sometimes I will add blush on top of it. So it's like purposeful, you know? And next I go in with my little highlighter, but I just like glide it like really like that, and I just blend it in because I feel like the glitter of this highlighter is a little bit more chunky and noticeable, but it works well, and I do like the highlight that it gives. I know I just talked about how I don't put makeup on my nose, but I sometimes do just dab a little highlighter on my nose because I feel like that looks nice. I think that concludes my base makeup actually. All of that was just for my base makeup. And honestly, base makeup is like one of my favorite parts to do. I feel like it's such a therapeutic process. Okay, I forgot to gel back my brows, but I'm gonna do that right now. I think I use, the label's all ripped off, but I think I used the Anastasia brown. Naturally, it's very bushy and messy, and I just try to neaten that up. Next, I will go in with my NYX eyeliner stick. I like to use like these crayon ones because then I can just sharpen it out and then make it all pointed. Sometimes my eyeliner works well, sometimes it doesn't. I'm hoping today is one of the day it works well. And I'm gonna shut up so I can focus on doing this. I think that's eyeliner for today. It's very simple. Next, I'm gonna go do my lashes. I use this somewhat messy now. I need to clean it a little bit. But I use this Asian brand eyelash curler because it does fit our eye shape better, since it's like, you can tell like it's more flat compared to like, you know, those regular eyelash curlers. And it actually like gets the outer corners of my eye. Like, just curl it up a bit. And like, see how much that lifted my lashes? And so I always curl my lashes with a regular eyelash curler first, an Asian brand one because they fit our eyes. And then I follow it up by using this heated eyelash curler, and then I'll go in with my mascara. And so I'm just, while I wait for this to heat up, I'm gonna do my under eye makeup. I'm gonna go in with this Romid, I don't know how you pronounce the brand names, but this Korean brand eyeshadow. I go in with this bigger like flat brush, and then I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, and then just drag it underneath my eyes for my eyeliner. And I will usually blend it into my eyeliner as well. So and I feel like by doing this, it just makes my eyes pop more. Like, you can see how it sort of drags on my eye and makes it stand out more compared to when it's just the eyeliner only. And that is because I did my eyeliner pretty light today. But I don't feel like messing it up for this video and then having to redo it all over again. But then I am blending it up into my eyeliner anyways, and you can see that it is darkening it and just making it stand out more overall. And it just blends in really seamlessly into my eye. And then I go in and do that on the side as well. Next I just go in with this like bullet nib brush, and that's how I'm gonna describe it. And then I go in with this darker pink shade right here, and I just blend the brown in with the midsection of my eye, and just go in like that, just to create like a more natural, and like it adds color to the eyes, as you can see from that. And that's kind of what I like to do, just like drag in some life back into where I concealed everything. And so you have control of how tired you look like, or how you look like in general. And that is how that is. And now I'm gonna go in with this little heated thing and just like drag my lashes up. I like move them a little bit so they like fluff out. That is how my lashes are curled. I will admit that this set of lashes, of my natural lashes, look better than this side. But now I'm just gonna go in with this glossier lash stick, and this is in a brown shade, like a dark brown. Blonde is really, it's like a good size for me to do both my top lashes and my bottom lashes, which is why I like using this one. And so if I just start out with that one, this is also a part I try to focus on, because if I mess up, then it gets like real messy, and I don't have a Q-tip with me at the moment. I would have to run to the bathroom to go get one, which is straight across the hall. But like, you see how that makes my lashes pop out more compared to this side, which is just curled. And just wiping off the excess so it's not so clumpy, though it usually ends up clumpy on the side anyways. Like I said, I feel like this side looks better than this side, but I think I have more lashes on this side anyways, so I'm not gonna mess with it too much. I think this is as good as it's gonna get for today. And then now I'm just gonna do my bottom lashes, which is always like the scariest process, because I like don't wanna like mess up and get it all messy. So I'm gonna really focus in on this one. Scrape off some of the, and I think that's good for my under eyes. And I'm just gonna move the mirror, really tiny flat brush now, and I use this little like stacked makeup one, and this one's like in these like beautiful glittery shades. I always use this top one. You can see that I've like dug into it a lot, but I just put it on my brush and then go underneath my lashes in the midsection and just like add that. I feel like the camera isn't gonna pick it up, but it like looks so pretty and adds like this little bit of extra like funness to it. I feel like that's what makeup's for, to like make you feel pretty and to have fun with it. And I don't know if, yeah, I don't think my lighting is gonna pick up on it, but it does look really nice in person. You're just gonna have to trust me on that part. And that's literally all I do for that. And of course I go in with this e.l.f. No Budge shadow stick in this pretty like highlight color, which I feel like is like not a harsh color either, so it just goes right in the inner corners of both of my eyes, and then I blend it out. I feel like I always layer up on this part, like I'll drag it like into the corner section of my eyes as well, just for that extra highlight. Go over it again. I just really like making sure that my eyes are highlighted and pop, because I do think my eye makeup is the most important makeup. I already have some Vaseline on my lips, but I'm gonna put on more of this, the Rosy Lip Therapy one. And this is like my holy grail of like moisturizing my lips. I feel like this is the step of my makeup that always changes because I always like to switch up my lip color. But I do only have this one Sephora lip liner. It's a gel one. And if I can open it and not get my hands messy again. But it's already been like shaped to my lips a little bit, so I'm gonna like pull that out. And then I always put it on this little top portion of like my Cupid's bow area. And so I just take it and just sort of blend it out, because I don't like smacking my lips together to blend out my lip liner, or else the lip liner gets like everywhere. Like I don't want to like blend it out too harshly too. Like it's like very seamless on the top now, and then I blend in the bottom lip. And the bottom lip just adds like a nice shadow to my lip, like a nice shape. And I do that. And that's literally how I do my lip liner. Right now I've been sticking with this Tower 28 one, which is a very nice pink shade, and I feel like it matches my lips well. So I don't usually have to put on lip liner for this one if I don't feel like it. But it just adds like a nice gloss to my lips. And that is the lips situated. Basically, my entire makeup routine, I will get a better shot of it and maybe the same lighting, better lighting, but I'm gonna do my hair, pick out my outfit, and then I'll be back. I know my makeup like routine isn't ideal for maybe an everyday high schooler, and there are ways to simplify it, which I might insert on screen some point, but I feel like getting ready in the morning is just a process that I really enjoy taking time out of my day to do. I wake up at 6:30, so I have time to do my makeup, get ready, and like brush my teeth and like do all that. And so I feel like it's just something that I like to do for myself. It feels fulfilling for my day to come, especially for a school day where I don't feel like doing anything for school. This just makes me feel like more put together, more motivated, and more ready to take on whatever today is like gonna throw at me. And by that I mean, what am I gonna do in AP World and Biology? But this is my little routine. I will take some better shots at this, and I might show off my entire outfit because I feel cute today. So thank you for watching. What else do people say when they finish the video? Thank you for watching. This has been my makeup routine. Shame me for spending too much time on it if you want, but I feel cute, and that's what matters. So bye.